I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely hate pre-orders on video games. I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. You don't pre-order a video game because you think that the store is gonna run out of copies. I mean, let's face it, I don't live in a very large town in Minnesota, yet I have a GameStop, a Best Buy, a Walmart, and a Target, and it's impossible to think that all of those stores would run out of a copy of a game on release day, especially if they think it's going to be a hit. Plus, with the online shopping now, Amazon's free 2-day shipping if you have a Prime account, Walmart's free 2-day shipping if you are anybody. It's easy enough to get the game either on release day or pretty soon after without pre-ordering it. And obviously then you get the opportunity to hear about those day one bugs that oftentimes plague games, and people can't avoid them if they already pre-ordered it. So let's take a look at the video game pre-order chart. Now this is about a month old, as this information does take some time to come in, and it absolutely blew me away. The games that were on here, how high they were. In the case of Kingdom Hearts, obviously I'm excited about Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not going to pre-order that. It's supposed to come out in January. Could that date get moved? It's been moved multiple times before. It's been in development for so long. I don't feel comfortable pre-ordering a game that I don't know if it's going to come out, yet it seems like so many people are doing that. In fact, it even blew my mind to find that Crackdown 3 was more pre-ordered than the new Fallout game, which just doesn't even make any sense to me. That game may never come out. It just seems like they just keep pushing that date back further and further. But I actually pre-ordered a game, which I don't do very often unless I can get a killer deal on it, and I did. Now, I had $60 to pre-order a game. I could have picked literally any game. I think that out of all the games coming out this fall, Red Dead Redemption 2 might end up being the most critically acclaimed one. That just seems the most likely to me. But there are a ton of great games that are going to be coming out this fall. And since the way gaming seems to have went, the majority of games are $60. And because of that, you have to look at these games as being equal. They're day one the same price. So you're trying to decide with your money, if you can't buy them all, which one is the best one for you to buy. And for the first time in all of my history as a gamer, I decided that that was actually an Assassin's Creed game. And I've never been one to be keen about the Assassin's Creed franchise. In fact, I've never even completed the full story mode of an Assassin's Creed game. And to say that, I've only even actually played 2 Assassin's Creed games. Yet I pre-ordered Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And the reason being is I just feel like Ubisoft has showed us so much about this game already. I feel like I have a great idea of what the final product is going to look like. I've seen so much content out there about the game, and they really haven't tried to hide anything. And at the same time, it's a game that's radically different than any other Assassin's Creed game before it. So I went to Best Buy. I was able to get my 20% off with my Gamers Club Unlocked. I get a $10 gift card when I pick it up. I spent over $30 on a video game, so I got a free copy of Destiny 2. So there were just all these promotions that enticed me to actually pre-order a game. And, you know, I was between, should I get Red Dead Redemption 2 or should I get Assassin's Creed Odyssey? And again, while I said that Red Dead Redemption 2 will probably be the better or more critically acclaimed game when it comes down to it, for some reason I was just more excited about Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I feel like it's those new RPG elements that they're adding in that really drew me in. And maybe it was because recently I played Shadow of War, which is like, you know, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor are like the creators of the Nemesis system. And to see that type of system play out in this Assassin's Creed game is really exciting to me. And I just enjoy those types of games. So this fall, when there's just so many great games coming out, while you might look at a game and you might say, you know, Fallout 76 is going to be spectacular, the truth is, just like Fallout 4, it might not be the right game for you. There were a lot of people I knew that bought Fallout 4 who maybe weren't huge RPG fans, and while they'd heard all these great things about Fallout 4, it turned out to not be the right game for them. It was a great game, just wasn't the right game for them. So when you're trying to decide, you know, maybe buying 1 or 2 of these spectacular games coming out this fall, when you're trying to decide what one is right for you, really think, which one could you see yourself playing? Because for me, the one I could see myself playing the most was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, though I know that Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be a more polished game. Regardless, I'm excited to see what Ubisoft and the team have done with the new Assassin's Creed. I don't even know why they even call it Assassin's Creed anymore. It doesn't look like an Assassin's Creed game. It just looks like an action RPG. Like they could have called it, Greece something or another. Like they didn't have to call it or Athens versus Sparta. Or, they didn't have to call it Assassin's Creed. It just doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. Regardless, I'm really excited to play it, and I want to know what games you guys are excited to play this fall as well. Have you pre-ordered any of them, or are you planning to pick them up on day one? Thank you guys for watching. I'm Bailey, and I will see you in the next video.